In Japan, human spirits can possess ordinary objects. But one specific doll is absolutely terrifying. Traditional dolls are especially known for trapping souls. The Okiku doll, whose human hair actually grows. The dark story began over a century ago. A teenage boy named Eikichi was buying a gift. He found a beautiful, perfectly crafted, traditional doll.
It wore a stunning, bright red silk kimono.
Eikichi walked home happily through the heavy snow.
He gave the beautiful doll to his younger sister. The young female child hugged it with pure joy. She named the precious doll Okiku after herself. She played happily with the doll every single day. She even slept peacefully with it in her arms. The doll became her absolute best friend.
But terrible tragedy soon struck the quiet family.
Her pale face looked deeply exhausted and weak. The young sister suddenly caught a severe fever. Her weak hand held the doll incredibly tightly.
The village doctor shook his head in absolute sadness. The heartbroken family wept around the small bed.
The young sibling closed her eyes forever. A single human tear fell onto the doll.
The family held a deeply tragic, quiet funeral. They placed the doll respectfully on the family altar.
Originally, the doll had very short, neat black hair.
They prayed to it every single day without fail. A full month passed in absolute, complete mourning. One evening, Eikichi lit a candle at the altar.
He looked very closely at the doll, in confusion.
The black hair had grown slightly past its ears.
He stepped backward quickly, dropping the matchbox.
The parents rushed into the dark room in panic.
The mother covered her mouth in absolute terror.
The dark hair was distinctly longer and completely messy.
The doll sat completely still, staring completely blankly. The terrified family sat nervously in the dim room.
The dark hair continued to grow impossibly every week. The frightened family decided to move far away.
The human hair eventually reached down to its waist.
They took the doll to the sacred Mannenji Temple. The monk used a pair of sharp wooden scissors. The old monk looked at it with deep concern. He carefully cut the long black hair completely short. The cut hair fell onto the hard wooden floor. The doll looked completely normal again for a while. But time passed, and the temple grew very cold. The monk opened the dark wooden storage box again.
His eyes widened in absolute, complete shock.
The thick, black hair had grown fully back.
The monks prayed desperately around the possessed doll.
Scientists later tested the strange, mysterious hair.
The microscope revealed a completely terrifying, shocking truth.
The structure matched exactly with human child's hair.
The temple placed the doll securely in thick glass.
The spirit of the young female lives forever inside.
Nervous tourists look at the doll through the glass. Its pale lips sometimes appear slightly open.
The thick hair continues to grow slowly today.
The monks cut it respectfully every single year.
The Okiku doll remains a terrifying, unsolved Japanese mystery.
Never look deeply into its dark, empty eyes.
Some say she can see directly into your soul. The silent mountains always hide dark secrets.